Good evening, Pop Pop's Bees, Funny Bug Bees and Woodwork. So this is the decapper that I bought off of Etsy. I got a couple of frames down here. I'm getting ready to extract the last of what I pulled the other day. So this thing runs off of 12 volts. So I got my little inverter there off of Amazon, plugs in. So that's heating the knives. Those knives are heated. Some adjustments I've had to make are, so the blades are totally adjustable with screws here, and that's how you adjust for the thickness of the frame. I have gone in and started the process of taking the tent frame out of all my honey supers so that we can get a thicker frame. If it misses a spot, the little roller's done great. These here, it's just a lot to do, a whole lot of frames with nothing but that. So I mean, I use that for my low spots right now. As soon as they draw out the thicker frames, I won't have low spots. Something else that I ordered today. So here's my honey tank. There's my winch up there in the ceiling that I pick the honey up and dump it in the tank with. The buckets really worried me. I ordered some stainless steel buckets, and the handles are just so big. There's room for air there too. So I was hoping that these were going to fit on my stainless steel buckets because they're how they're designed. They won't. So this is a harness for the plastic bucket. It sits in there perfectly cradled. Another Amazon buy. I think they were like, I don't know, 20 bucks a piece. But I don't know what y'all sell your honey for. Mine's $20 a pint, so that's 900 bucks in that bucket. That's why I use a winch and I don't tote it up the ladder. Plus, 60 pounds in a 5-gallon bucket of honey gets pretty heavy. So I wanted to show y'all that I had a valve on my uncapping tank that I built. This was built out of a sink off of Facebook, so that works really well for me too. So let's show you what this little decapper does, and it'll do deeps, mediums, it don't care. Of course, I did not have a hive tool in here, do I? Yeah, I got one right there. Boy, it's just amazing. That was just where the propolis got hot. So you just take this thing here, put it between the rails there. Okay. You got to get all of this off of these frames, because if you don't, it doesn't like to slide through. That's not an issue on my plastic frames, but it is on the wooden ones. I think the plastic ones, they just fill in the little gaps. So, but because of the tolerances, as close as I've got this thing set, I got to make sure that I got those cleared off. So you just hold it by the ears, drop it right through, and just that easy. These frames here are a little bit thicker, so there we go. Alright. And the thing that I like about it, that knife is cutting into my frame because my frame is so thick down there at the bottom. There we go. The amount of wax that I got in my out of my extractor with this was very minute compared to what I normally get. So I was able to just, whereas I was having to change my filter bag. So here's my setup on that. I extract into a bucket with a honey gate on it, trying to extract wax and all. Then I bring it over here. Bucket with the honey gate sits up here, just like so. I'm getting y'all drunk yet. Just like so. Open the valve, and then it filters down through there. That's 20 frames out of the extractor, and typically I was having to dump this bag using the roller uncapper and everything else. Did not have to do that. That is 20 frames worth through the extractor there, and wasn't an issue at all. So like I said, I've gone to doing 9 in a 10 frame box now, just for the simple fact that I want to be able to hit scrape the daggone frame on that one, the rails, side rails. Another thing that I'm really liking about it is now all my frames are uniform as far as the thickness. So that one there's still got some low spots that it missed. I just take that thing right there and take me but a second. But that seems to work really well for me. I mean, you know, it's just like anything else in beekeeping. But look at how pretty that is. All uncapped, the wax not damaged underneath. Beautiful. After I extract it, bees can get right back to work with that. So that's not going to be an issue. Junk honey, yay. We're going to cut that out and put that in jars. This one here, probably not going to extract a whole lot or cut a whole lot of wax off this back side, because this frame's not real thick. It was in a box with 10 frames. So, but I'm definitely going to check it out first, just to make sure, and then I'll run the roller over whatever it misses. That frame there may have had a little bit of that nice sharp. If you don't think it ain't, it just trimmed that wood right off of there. So those frames will even be uniform now, won't they? Yeah, that frame wasn't very thick on the back side. Boy, you got to love that brand new wax and how easy it is with that roller. Roller don't like that old hard old wax. They cap sometimes. That roller does that pretty good. So I wanted to show y'all that lid. It's beautiful, ready to go. I wanted to show y'all that that setup. Great for a sideliner. I mean, that's about 600 bucks by the time I bought the converter and this everything here. Works really good in my opinion. One-man operation, so yeah, it makes a difference. And when I do get my son over here to help, I think he's gonna feel the same way. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, I like that. It's just way better than what we've done in the past. And you know, it is what it is. If you got any questions, like I said, I got the decapper off of Etsy. Like I said, works really good. I'm impressed. Pop-Ups Bees, Funny Book Bees and Woodworks. Please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good day.